Over the next few months, a tremendous dynamic will develop. A game that seemed lost in advance is being enriched with spiritual human energy, and the tide will turn. The world is turning upside down. Love is the key, light is the door, and truth is the way. Beloved man, the world is upside down. Nothing is as it was before. It is now that the future, which is not yet fixed, is determined. Everything that manifests itself now is influenced by you. Be aware now of your responsibility and your power. This is the time when each person is co-responsible for the changes that follow now. This is done by making the right decisions for you. It happens by thinking courageously with your own head and feeling with your heart. It happens when you let go of the fear mechanisms of this time and no longer let them influence you. It happens by knowing and living your earthly tasks in an awakened way. This is how more and more people are waking up. Indeed, the unrest of earth is always reaching new heights, and more people are affected by the injustice and the arbitrariness of state power. This makes more and more people ask questions and look for answers and solutions. Individuals who no one would have expected to wake up, stand up, or turn away from the increasingly pervasive matrix. Soon, everyone will be affected in some way by the dark plans. This is how people sometimes turn away from it. There are many who, at the risk of their lives, rise up and thus preserve their salvation and their lives. But there are even more who, until the end, do not want to see, cannot hear, and will not wake up. Thus, people are divided into a couple of groups, those who participate and those who refuse. As this happens, the spiritual light of the central sun reaches higher and higher levels. This causes a reorientation in those who have not yet made a decision, or who are unable or unwilling to move forward. With the initial ignition of the divine spiritual light, many can jump on the ascension train at the last moment. While humanity seems to be moving forward in the deepest darkness, the exact opposite is happening on the spiritual level. More and more light is coming into human hearts, and more people are taking courage and becoming aware of their own strength and power. External pressure opens people up internally. Instead of self-pity and helplessness, self-awareness and power are the attributes of the new man. And it is contagious, as those who continue to put their light and their bushel are encouraged and stimulated to do the same as their precursors. Over the next few months, a huge momentum will build. A game that seemed lost in advance is being enriched with human spiritual energy, and the tide will turn. Time is working for the light. Truth is emerging everywhere, and a man is being led back to the path of his soul. The darkness serves only one purpose: to recognize you as light and love. Now, in immeasurable love, the Archangels. This message was channeled by Jahn J, Kassl, and it was read for you by Adriana.